Bath is meant to be one of the most beautiful English cities.
She was a damn babe of her time.
Babe is less Regency.
Feels like another life.
Yeah.
Bath has changed a lot.
But does it deserve that reputation? Have a look and decide for yourself.
Welcome to the city of Bath. It's famous for its links with Jane Austen, its Georgian architecture, and its links with the Regency period. When you're walking around this town, it honestly feels like you are walking around a film set. I'm also going to show you some of Bath's hidden gems, the things off the beaten track that tourists don't see, because I have come with my mother today, who actually lived in Bath for a number of years. So she can give us a first-hand account of what it was actually like living here. As usual, I will be talking at a normal pace. I won't slow down too much. So if you understand all of this video, that is a brilliant sign for your English. Let's go.
This is Bath on a regular Thursday in an unusually dry summer. Buses trying to squeeze down streets that clearly weren't built for buses. Everyone gathered around the same few spots with their phones out. Little shops tucked into buildings that are centuries old. As you can see, it's busy. There are tourists everywhere, including me, but somehow none of that takes away from how it looks. Case in point, the Royal Crescent.
This is called the Royal Crescent, and it's one of the most famous areas of Bath because it's retained that Regency era, Georgian era quality to it. It's also in so many films. So if you have watched any Jane Austen adaptations, or if you enjoy Bridgerton, they do a lot of filming here because one of the things about Bath is that you don't feel like you are walking around in modern Britain because of the architecture, the feel of the city. In fact, it's a comment my husband made, this sense that you are walking around a different time, and that is really quite magical.
And the city plays along with that quite literally. This is Mr Bennet.
Hello.
How do you do, madam?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Splendid. A little warm with the British summer weather.
Absolutely, we've had a hot summer. Please could you tell me a little bit about this building, its significance and what you do?
I'll be most delighted. I'm Mr Bennet. I am here to help guests who wish to come to the Jane Austen Centre. I'm here to give them a little guidance and advice.
And how many visitors do you get? I imagine quite a lot.
Quite honest, young lady, I tend to nod off counting them.
Okay. Tell me a bit more of the most interesting facts you have about Jane Austen and why students should be interested in her.
Well, she's a classic, madam. She was a damn babe of her time.
Babe is less Regency, but yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm
she
getting at,
was,
don't
yeah,
you?
no,
Yes.
she was. Genius, really.
She didn't succeed as such when she was alive, but now, well, she's taken the world by storm, madam.
What's your favourite Jane Austen novel?
Ah, now you've got me there.
Pride and Prejudice?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
They're all my
Fair
favourites.
enough. If you had to choose one.
Her juvenilia books,
Right.
which she wrote when she was about 12.
I don't know about those.
A lot of people do not. She wrote them in letter format, like she was writing a letter but turned it into a story.
Tell me, is this the sort of attire that they would have been wearing at the time?
It is indeed, madam. A nice waistcoat,
Yes,
pocket
cravat.
watch, cravat. Yes, tied loosely this weather,
Lovely,
madam.
lovely.
Oh, there was about 13, 14, maybe more different styles of tying the cravat.
And then this is more what the ladies would have worn?
This is a lovely outdoor chemise, ideal for the streets of Bath.
Ideal, indeed. Sorry, what was your name?
Mr Bennet.
Real name?
Martin.
Pleasure to meet you, Martin. Thank you so much. I'm sure all the viewers really appreciate your...
My dear, such a delight.
What a pleasure meeting the Mr Bennet straight out of Pride and Prejudice. He was clearly delighted to be in Bath. Now, the real Jane Austen had rather more mixed feelings about the place.
Now, Bath always highlights the figure most associated with it, which is, of course, Jane Austen. And while it's true she did have a big relationship with this city, it was quite an ambivalent one. Because although she was very impressed by Bath when she first visited it, when she lived here for a longer period of time, she became less enamoured and she fell a bit out of love with Bath, really, especially the social circle. She complained a lot in her letters and found it quite snooty and pretentious, and there are echoes of that come through in her novels as well. So yes, Bath should be celebrated because it was home to Jane Austen, one of the greatest writers of English history. However, she definitely had mixed feelings about it.
Also, Bath's literary character is not confined to Jane Austen. Even its bookshops feel like destinations in their own right, and this is one of them. This is one of my favourite spots in the whole of Bath. This is called Topping and Company, sometimes called Toppings, and I cannot come to Bath without coming here, and I cannot come here without buying at least one book. At least. I normally leave with about 10. But there is someone close to me who holds rather more personal memories of Bath.
This is my mum, Jenny, who you haven't met before. And we're really lucky because Mum actually was a resident of Bath, weren't you? So
Yes,
Mum
I was.
actually lived here for a number of years, and it probably occupies quite a special place in your heart because it's where my mother met my father. Tell me, what was it like living in Bath?
It was fantastic. We had a great time living in Bath. It was actually in the 1980s, so it was a long time ago now.
How does it feel when you come back to it now? Is it like a blast from the past?
Feels like another life.
Yeah.
Bath has changed a lot. When I was here, it was very quiet. It's now a very busy city,
Yes.
and it has lots and lots of tourists, particularly in the summer holidays. When I lived here, it was really quite quiet, and you could have an early evening meal and then come out at about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, and there'd be nobody in the streets. And particularly in winter when the lights are on, it was incredibly magical walking around the streets. It was lovely. It's just different. A lot of the little shops that I knew have gone, but it's still a very beautiful place.
Yeah, beautiful.
And one of the places I worked was in the Mineral Water Hospital, which we're standing outside of. Very sadly, it's now closed, but it was quite a special hospital. And in the basement, there used to be a Roman bath, which people used to go down and take the waters in. In the 1700s, people were unwell and couldn't pay for their own treatment. The Great and the Good of Bath would actually pay for them. They would sponsor people, and that would pay for their treatment and then either their ticket away from Bath or their burial.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And I have mentioned that Jane Austen might have found it a little bit snooty and pretentious here at times. When you were living here, did you ever find it snooty and pretentious, or?
Occasionally,
Okay.
but on the whole,
No.
I'm not. But no, we made some nice friends here, mostly in the hospital community, because when I was working, you were very busy. So
Yes.
you worked, every
My
third
mother
night.
is a doctor, if you hadn't figured
Realised.
that out yet, yes. Actually, both my parents are, so there we go.
Yeah.
I'm not, I didn't become one, but no, they turned me off
I was
it.
going to say.
Now living in Bath would be slightly different just because, as Mum says, it's so much busier than it used to be. But still, if you haven't been here,
It's
come.
worth coming.
It's worth coming. It's beautiful.
And lots of history, lots of things to see.
Thank you, Mum.
That's a pleasure.
Just around the corner from where Mum and I were speaking is something a lot older, the Roman Baths, and I've visited many times before and it's well worth a visit, but I'm afraid today the queue was long enough that I didn't go in, so the outside of it will have to do. If you come to Bath though, definitely give them a visit, it's worth it.
One of the reasons Bath is so famous is that it is a spa city. So for hundreds of years, people came to Bath because they believed that the spa water could cure things, and it would be called taking the water. In the 1700s, they would come to the pump room and drink the water. The water is disgusting. I have tried it. It tastes like sulphur, but it was supposed to be very healthy for you. And even now, today, it's still famous for being a spa, and so this is the modern equivalent. So this is the Thermae Bath Spa. There's a beautiful pool called the Minerva Pool. There's a rooftop pool, saunas and steam rooms, and so it's a very relaxing place, and that is now the modern equivalent of taking the waters.
Away from the busiest tourist streets, Bath has some quieter places that are much easier to miss.
And I said I would show you a couple of hidden gems. This is one of them. This is called Norfolk Crescent. And the reason that it is special is that, one, it's not nearly as busy as the other ones because the other ones are very famous.
And the other thing is that it's the only crescent that is on the flat rather than on a hill.
And then also my mother lived in one of these flats.
And while we're on the topic of hidden gems, this is one that nobody queues for. This is the Herschel Museum, and William Herschel lived in this exact house, and it's where he discovered an entire planet, Uranus, back in 1781, just by looking out at the sky from his garden. So, does Bath deserve its reputation as one of England's most beautiful cities? Personally, I think it does. And it isn't only because of the famous landmarks. It's the architecture, the history, the stories, bound up in the streets, all of it. But what do you think? And how much of the natural British English did you understand? Let me know below.
If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the free PDFs that I offer below. Like Lydia Bennet.
That's my daughter. I wonder if her mother knows.
It's a bit of a scandal.
They were scandalous times.
The Romans.
What have the Romans ever done for you?
Yes, anyway, the history goes far back.